Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jalil here, and welcome to the online CRT classes. Now, today we are going to discuss about the boats and streams. So today's topic is also a subtopic of time and distance. To solving these boats and streams, you should know the basics of time and distance. So how the speed will calculate, how the time will calculate, what's the distance. Thus, the same concept will be applied here also. But in boats and streams, the terms will be changed. What the terms will be changed? Here, instead of uh, speed and distance, we'll have some new terms. So we'll see now the basics of the boats and streams. What is the introduction? What is the basics, and what is the formulas we are going to use to solve the problems in boats and streams. Right now, first we'll find out the first formulas. So here the terms I said you right. The new terms will comes to the picture. What are the terms here? You can see upstream speed. Upstream, this is a new term here in boats and streams. And downstream, and boat speed, stream speed, equate distances. So these five formulas are very important to solve any type of problem in boats and streams. First of all, we'll discuss first what is the upstream, first what's the downstream, then what's the boat speed, everything. Then we'll find out the formulas now. Suppose, think a boat is traveling, a boat is moving in the water. That may be a river, that may be some stream, they'll call in many terms. So it is when it is moving in a stream or in a river. So along with that, the river also flows, right? And the stream also will flows. So here our speed, the boat speed will be having some external force that may be against, that may be towards. Okay, and whenever this this boat is moving in a river or stream, so when we'll get against the speed, then opposite speed, then it is called upstream. It is called upstream. So sometime some terminology it is called as against stream, but and many of others will say upstream only. Okay, when it is moving, so when it will happen to upstream, whenever we are moving towards to the direction in river or maybe stream, so that river or stream will flows against to us. Suppose we are traveling and suppose we are moving here this way. When moving this way, we are moving this way, and at the same time this river also moving like this. So here what will happen? The river or maybe stream is moving against to our boat stream. Then external force will be reduced our speed. Is it right? Suppose our boat speed is so I think it is a 20 kilometer per hour. So we are going like this, but the stream or river speed is flows against to us, opposite to us. So that external force will reduce our boat speed. So that is called as upstream. Okay, and downstream. What will be the downstream here? So whenever your boat is traveling this way, and your river also, where you are moving in the river, that river also is flowing the same direction. Then for our speed, some external speed will be added, and it is forcefully it's moving towards fast. So whenever the simple concept, whenever you are traveling, if slope is there, then our fast will be increased, right? The same here also, whenever the river flows along with us, along with our boat, then its speed will increase. If against our boat, the speed will decrease. So against boat we call as upstream, and along with us, along with our boat, it called as downstream. So now we'll see the formulas for these downstream and upstream, and what's the boat stream, what's the stream speed, then we'll solve the some basic problems also. Okay, now we'll move for this. See here, what is here the upstream speed and downstream speed is it. What is the upstream speed? Suppose think here, in first case, in upstream case, the boat is traveling like this. Okay, is moving like this in river, and river flows like this way. Now what it will, the speed will, okay, suppose the boat speed, this is a boat and this is a river, you just assume the boat speed is nothing but b. Okay, and stream speed is nothing but s. This is b and this is s. Now what will happen to our speed? It's moving on like this, and the stream is moving on like this. So what will happen? Our speed will be reduced. Certain external force will slow down our speed. Then what it will be? The boat speed minus river speed. So upstream speed is nothing but boat speed minus river speed. How much speed our boat is moving, and the same how much speed river is flowing against to us. So the both will be boat speed minus stream speed is nothing but upstream speed. So this is the first formula. So you should don't by heart these formulas, because if you are by hearting, you can not solve the some tricky questions. If you know how to derive these formulas, then it is easy to apply these formulas in any problem. So what's here upstream? Upstream is nothing but against to the stream, against to the stream. So against to the stream, it means our speed will be reduced. How much it will be reduced? The boat speed is b, boat speed will be b, and from that the river speed or stream speed will be reducing. Okay, then this is nothing but boat b minus s is upstream speed. Okay, now this will be done. Now come to the second part. Second case, what is that? Downstream speed. Okay, here what I said, the downstream speed, nothing but the boat will flow in one direction, the same direction river also flows. Then what will happen? If you are traveling in slope, and maybe that bicycle, that maybe a car, that whatever the slope, your speed will increase automatically, right? So why it is increased? It is slope. Here also same like that. So the boat speed is b and stream speed is s, then the downstream speed will be b plus s. B plus s, boat speed and stream speed. Okay, now this is the second formula. You should know these two, very important. Now the second also is done. Now come to the third one. What is the third one? Boat speed. We know that boat speed b only, right? So why here again it is boat speed they are giving? Suppose think Suppose think in a question, they given upstream speed something x value, and downstream downstream speed is nothing but y value, and they given only these two terms. Then how we are going to find out the both speed? By using the upstream speed and by using the downstream speed, we are going to find out the both speed. Now we know the upstream speed formula and downstream speed formula. What is that? See here. So board speed, this is a down speed, and this will be upstream. Okay, upstream speed formula, right? From these two, if they given these two terms, then from these two, how we are going to calculate? If you are adding these two, if you are adding these both upstream speed and downstream stream, it will get cancelled, and this 2b equal to what we are doing here? We are adding upstream plus downstream, right? Downstream. So it's nothing but, see here. So 2b board speed equal to upstream plus downstream, right? Now b equal to board speed equal to u plus d by 2. What's the d here? It's not a distance, it's a downstream. So we can call as, instead of d, we can represent with v. The downstream is nothing but v. Okay. Now what's the formula here? For b, for boat, it's nothing but u plus v. What is v here? Downstream speed by 2. Is it clear? So how we are deriving this formula? Based by using upstream speed. This is upstream speed and this is a downstream speed. So we are adding both u plus v. We are plussing. We are adding. What's the u? V minus s. What is the v? V plus s. What is the v? Represents downstream speed. Okay. Now this, if you are adding this to get cancelled, and 2b equal to u plus v, then b equal to u plus v by 2. So now the formula is for the boat speed is nothing but u plus v by 2. Is it clear? Now come to the fourth one, stream speed. What's the stream speed? Stream speed are still water. We can call as a still water also. Stream speed are still water, or that water speed or river speed. Okay, that river speed we are calculating now. How? We know the upstream speed. We know the upstream speed is nothing but, what is that? U equal to v minus s, and v equal to, v represents downstream speed. Once again I'm saying v represents downstream stream. V equal to v plus s. Now if you are subtracting these two, then what will happen? So it will be, sorry, this will be get cancelled, and u minus v equal to 2s. Okay, and speed is not in a minus. Okay, we are not going to consider the minus. So here we'll see what is that. So 2s equal to u minus v. So s will be u minus v by 2. So this is the formula for stream speed. Okay, now we we derive the upstream speed and downstream speed and board speed. Board speed is nothing but upstream speed plus downstream speed by 2. And stream speed nothing but downstream upstream speed minus downstream speed by 2. And now the final equation, the final formula, it's a very, very important formula. Equating of distance. Equating of distance. What it mean actually here? So we are going to clear this everything. Guys, do you understand, right? Now, what's the equating distance? In case one, is nothing but down upstream. In case one, upstream, sorry, in upstream speed, what is the terms here? Speed is there, distance is there, and time is there. And what's the downstream speed here? It will be speed is there, time is there, and d is there. Now you just compare these two. So which one will be same? I mean, which one will be not going to be vary in the both conditions? Speed will be vary, right? Speed will be vary because the upstream speed will less and downstream speed will getting high. Okay, and time. If upstream, it will be take much time to reach the same distance, while downstream. So time will changes and speed will also change, right? So which one is constant here? Suppose I'm going to one island. Here my boat is there, and I am moving like this in a upstream direction. River will flow like this. I'm going like this. So my speed is less compared to if downstream. If I am returning from there, so my speed and river speed will be same. So both the speeds will not going to be equal, right? And time, if while I'm going, it will be take much time to reach the destination, and while coming, it will take less time to reach the destination. Okay, so it is also not going to be same. Now the next one is D. Now in the both conditions, upstream, sorry, in upstream and downstream, in the both conditions, distance will be same, right? The distance will be same in the both conditions. Now we can equate the distance and we can get the formula for this, right? Now what's the distance speed? What's the distance speed here? Just go here. Yeah, now see, what's the distance speed? Time into distance equal to nothing but speed into time, right? Speed into time. And the both the conditions, it's distance in an upstream and distance of the downstream. We are going to equalating downstream is nothing but equal to speed into time, right? Now what's the speed here? What's the speed here in both? In upstream, time into b minus s, right? B minus s, it's a speed. Now equal to time 2 into b plus s, right? Now from this d u equal to d dv. Okay, downstream speed. Now see, it's nothing but t1 time 1 b minus B minus S equal to T2 into B plus S. Is it clear? So this will be the formula for equating the distance. Equating the distance. These 5 formulas, very important. You just note it down, and this will be, don't by heart this, and you just concept. So deriving the equations you must know. So then we can easily solve the problems. Now, well, simply we can solve the 1 or 2 problems based on this. Now, first problem, see here. The speed of a boat in still water. Still water is nothing but uh, still water is nothing but boat speed, only boat speed. Okay, still water, that means no flowing of the water. Still water is speed of kilometer per hour, 7 kilometer per hour, and the speed of the stream is 3 kilometer. The stream or river flows with 3 kilometer per hour. What is the time taken by the boat to travel 40 kilometers downstream? 40 kilometers downstream. What they're asking, in the downstream, how much speed time they're asking, right? Now, just see here. What we have, the thing, first one, we have the boat speed. We have the boat speed. Boat speed is nothing but 7 kilometer per hour they given in the question. And stream, this is in still water, so no flows, only boat speed, this one. Okay, stream speed is nothing but 3 kilometer per hour they given in the data. Now what they're asking, downstream. What's the downstream speed? How we're going to calculate the downstream speed? We know the formula, downstream speed equal to B plus S, board speed plus stream speed. Now, what's the down speed? Here they given us 7 plus 3. It's nothing but 10 kilometer per hour. And what they're asking, to travel 40 kilometers distance, 40 kilometers distance, d by this speed. We want time, so we are going to calculate speed. So distance by speed is nothing but 10 kilometer per hour. So it will get 4 hours. We get 4 hours in downstream speed will take to reach 40 kilometers based on the data. Be clear? Once again, I'll explain. So what they given, boat speed 7 kilometers they given, and stream speeds 3 kilometers they given. We know the downstream speed formula B plus S. Okay, B equal to boat speed and S equal to stream speed. So both will 10 kilometers per hour. Okay, now we know the speed and we know the distance 40 kilometers per hour. So 40 by 10, it's nothing but 4 hours. Is it clear? Now, suppose in the same question, if they ask 40 kilometers upstream, okay, what will happen now? Now, we know the formula of U. What is U? Upstream. B plus S. What is the B here? 7 kilometers per hour. And S, 3 kilometers per hour. So, the total speed is nothing but, sorry, it's upstream, right? Guys, you have to see me. Now, B minus S. So, B is 7 minus 3 is nothing but 4 kilometer per hour. Okay. And now, V. Nice. Okay, 4 kilometer per hour. Now, what is the thing here? Time equal to distance by speed. So, distance, what is the distance? 40 kilometers. And what's the speed? Upstream speed is nothing but 4 kilometers. It will take 10 hours. 10 hours. See, in the same speeds, same distance, but boat speed is same and still water speed is same, but in the downstream and upstream, time will changes. See, why time will changes? U time speed will be reduced to 4 hours here. That is, downstream speed will be increased to 10 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. See, this is what both the difference of the time. Okay, now we'll go another question. We'll move to another question, the basic question. The speed of the boat upstream is 8 kilometer per hour, and the speed of boat downstream is 12 kilometer per hour. Okay, and they given the boat's upstream speed and downstream speed. Find the speed of the boat in still water. They're asking only boat speed. They're asking, and what's the boat speed? Boat speed. We know the formula, that is nothing but u plus v by 2. What is the upstream here? 8 kilometers. What's the downstream here? 12 kilometers by 2. It is nothing but 20 by 2. It is 10, 20 by 2, 10 kilometer per hour. Okay. The same problem. Just find the stream speed. Stream speed. Now, what's the stream speed? We know that stream speed is nothing but upstream minus downstream by 2. What's the upstream? 8 kilometers. What's the downstream? Sorry, it is a reverse. It is just reverse. Okay, it's nothing but. Otherwise, you just take speed is not going to be the minus. Okay, now v minus u by 2. Okay, consider v minus u by 2. What's the downstream? Minus 8 by 2. What's that? 4 by 2. It's nothing but 2 kilometer per hour. Okay, 2 kilometer per hour. Is it clear? Now, we'll move to the next question. The speed of the boat upstream is 10 kilometer per hour, and the speed of the time taken by the boat to travel 50 kilometers in still water. They're asking speed upstream, given speed of the boat upstream is 10 kilometer, and the speed of the time taken by the, sorry, I think it's speed of, wait a minute, I'll check this question once. Yeah, see the question here, the speed of downstream downstream is 16 kilometer per hour. Then find the time taken by the boat to travel 52 kilometers in still water. Okay, now we have here also, we have the boat u. What's the u? Upstream speed is nothing but 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. And what's the downstream speed? V is nothing but 16 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is speed. Okay. Now, by using this, we can find the boat speed, right? Boat speed. What's the boat speed? U plus V. U plus V by 2. So 10 plus 16 by 2. It's nothing but 13, right? 13. Now, we know the distance. We know the distance, it's where we have to reach 52 kilometers by, we know the speed, still water boat speed, 13 kilometer per hour. So it will get cancelled by 4. Now, the time will take for 4 hours to reach in still water. Okay. Now, so this is for today's class. We are going to discuss the same concept contained in the class in next class. So that's all. Thank you.